Welcome, everybody, to the Wednesday Weekly Wrap-Up. I'm your host, Jeff Russell. We'll take a look at the action from last Saturday and the upcoming games for this Saturday, Week 4. And we'll also take a look at the standings. Kicking it off at 8 a.m. was Chick Cole's 76ers, and they were hosting Ezra Hoover's Jazz. The Jazz still looking for their first win of the season, coming into this game at 0-2. Sixers were 1-1. Jazz would be without Brody Torrance and Jose Gavilando in this one. And Chick Coles would have to play without Philip Umbel and Joshua Day. Let's take a look at the highlights and see if the Jazz finally got their first win.
There's Chase. Weaver underneath. Good job by Fox. Follow Concepcion Leyva. Oh, well, it's Brody Torrance because it's not. DJ Fox stepping up today. Here's Gwaltney, right baseline. He buries it. A huge game if they're going to pull this upset. The coach's son, Hoover for three. That's no good. Stoltzfus picks it up off the glass and nicely done. It reminds me a lot of Jason Williams passes. Here's TJ Fox, very nicely done. Hoover underneath. Fouled and one. Jackson Hoover. Jazz. And Fonzie's younger brother to inbound. Got it to Gwaltney. Kicks it out. Weaver for three. Buries it. Take a three. Crosses over. Crosses back. Weaver. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Look at Caden Weaver. Nicely done. To the right. Hook. No good. Fonzie's brother. The rebound. Good job, Byron. Gwaltney steps in. He takes control and he puts it in. Ezra Hoover won it. There's Concepcion Leyva looking for his second bucket. And there's Byron in the first half. Chase to Weaver. Weaver underneath. Switches to the right. Caden Weaver. Overtime. And they lost. There's Zimmerman for three. There's their three-point specialist. Fox. That right side. TJ. Off the glass. No good. Fall away Zimmerman. No good. Eli Ramirez. He puts it in finally. To King. Over to Fox. TJ working his way on Gwaltney. Nicely done, TJ Fox. Nicely done. To that. Chase pokes at it. Holtz was wide open. Zimmerman for three. That's not recommended to leave him alone. Third quarter action here. Gwaltney buries it. There's 4 bench players for the Jazz, and that does not include Brody. That's a nice follow by Zimmerman. 2:45 left to go third quarter. Sixers looking to go 2-1. There's great ball work there by Gwaltney. And that counts, TJ. And good job of Ryan Bilheim with the steal. Chase hits both. James stops, dribbles to the right, fall away, hook shot, no good. Right there, it's Byron, nicely done. Eli looking to cut it to 5. He does. Fox. DJ's got to be careful. Fisher is right behind him. Stole it. Great play, Derek Fisher. Dawson Fisher. Weaver, Gwaltney, clockwork, spins, fakes, Stoltzfus not biting on any of it. Gwaltney, Chase going to pull the trigger. That's money. Weaver grabs it, another turnover. Weaver, right-handed, off the glass and in. Chase, not in any rush. Got it to Byron. Or no, that was Dawson Fisher. Nice. TJ Fox just ripped it out of his hands. And then Caden Weaver says, I'll do it right back to you. What a pass, Caden Weaver to Quality. Didn't convert. Oh, there's Eli. What do they call Weaver? Fox, probably the top two most aggressive players in the league. Fisher, and that counts. Dawson. As far as I know, Gabriel Hoover will be back for the Timberwolves. It was sorely missed last week. And Zimmerman for three. Left. Fisher, and that's it. Your final. 38-25. Congratulations, Sixers. Chase Quality.
Well, the Jazz did not get their first win. Congratulations, Chick Coles and the 76ers. Congratulations, Chase Quality, player of the game. Sixers will look forward to playing the Bulls this Saturday coming up. And for Ezra Hoover, he's going to test his hand against Eric Stark's Supersonics coming up this Saturday. Let's take a look at the next game. At the 9 o'clock game, Charles Babb was coming into this one with 1 win and 1 loss. They just coming off a loss to the Trailblazers. Grant Stoltzfus had the game of his life, but also the Timberwolves were without Gabriel Hoover in that game, among some others. Aaron Eberle was still out, and Jose Catalando, as his brother Jose, were on a missions trip. For the Lakers, they were coming into this one undefeated, 2 straight wins against the Jazz and Bulls. They would be playing with everybody there, and Briar Fisher sure would like to go 3-0. Let's take a look at the highlights and see if Ethan Devine had his Lakers on the same page and got to 3-0.
Hoover, Fisher there, but Stefan came out of nowhere, and Stefan again. Hey, Hoover, one of the fastest in this league, and Fisher wasn't even going to try. Out of nowhere, Joshua Stefan like Batman. What a play! Stoltzfus over to Hoover. Gabriel. That's for 3! Gabriel Hoover! Stefan for another 3. My goodness gracious, what's going on with these Timberwolves? That was Parker Graham put one up. Here's Jake Harding doing his thing. Here's Hoover. Hoover, a right-handed floater, no good. Roman comes down with it. Carson got to be careful. Hoover's right behind him. He poked it. Got to be careful. Hoover's right behind him. He poked it. Stefan, another bucket. Wow, folks. And Parker Graham, nicely done. Roman buries it. Carson Roman. Bring the team right back into it. Nicely done. Gabriel Hoover. 2 seconds left in this one. Roman to do it again. And he does! Carson Roman! Still some sensational shooting from Carson Roman. That's the end of the first. Timberwolves 16, Lakers 10. Stoltzfus, he's yet to get going. He had a really good week last week. Joshua Stefan is just not missing, plain and simple. Harding the other way. Jake to his left, back to the right, and it counts, and 1. Only a 5-point game, folks. Don't want the Timberwolves to get too complacent. Well, you're going to leave Joshua Stefan open. That's not recommended. Hot hand got it to Fisher. Fisher, and it counts. That's what they're going to need. Roman switches to the left. Boy, look at this 7th grader. Fisher, good attempt. Hoover, left side, coming up on Fisher. And he got right over him. Benner, that was for 3. Underneath, Hoover. Around and in. Gabriel. What a steal, Gabriel Hoover. Fast break, up and in. So good. Jake, outlet, Roman, lost his footing, and somehow still made it. Wow. Stefan for three. And that is good.
And he shed his blood, not for anything he did wrong, but for your sin and mine. And when we trust Christ, who rose...
Jake. And Elijah Benner, nice steal, Elijah. And Elijah Benner, nice steal, Elijah. And to finish it, oh, you heard the smack on that one. Stops, guts it to Jake. Harding's gonna pull the trigger, that's no good. Fisher underneath, that's what you want to see Breyer do. Long two, in and out. Underneath is Hoover, Gabriel. And Breyer, Fisher, just swatted it. Yes, Breyer, you know what you're getting. It's a ceremonious rejection. Underneath again, Fisher. Wow. Here's Hoover underneath. Boy, Breyer Fisher is really putting up some defense. Set him up, decline to shoot. Roman, top of the key. Wide open, Harding for three. He buries it. Here's Carson. Harding, that's for three. Jake Harding. Bad swings it, but Stefan saw it the whole way. Joshua with Harding there. Great job, Jake Harding. What a play. Jake Harding, what a play. Boy, Jake, player of the game last week. This is for three again, and he banks it again. To Roman. Jake for three. Buries it. Jake Harding. Player of the game last week. After three. Yes, Lakers lead, 31-30. We'll be back. Graham sticking Stefan. Talk about a size mismatch. And somehow Parker Graham comes away with it and draws the foul. What a play, Parker. Poked at it. Hoover's going to take it strong. And it counts. And one. Underneath, Breyer Fisher. Beautiful pass. Converted. Lakers jump ahead. There's Stefan for three. He buries it. Hoover turned over. Slowed down. And what a play, Jake Harding, to get Hoover to travel. Stefan not liking the call. Jake makes him pay and ties it. Here's Stefan. Crosses to his left. Stefan, that's for two, missed everything. Gabriel underneath. Hoover got over Fisher somehow. I don't know how Hoover did that. Gabriel. Oh, what a play. Parker Graham, no foul called, no charge. Not sure about that one. Loose, got it back. To Bab, Spence. Over to Stefan. He's going to pull the trigger for three. Around and in. They only gave him two on that one. I'll correct the scoreboard. It's a 4-point game. Ball is loose. Hoover off the glass, missed it. Stefan, the putback. Here Fisher, he misses. All these little misses at the wrong time. Jake Harding with a steal and a reverse. Jake. Hoover, Gabriel, over to long reach of Fisher. Somehow saved it. I don't know how he saved it. Oh, Fisher, what a rejection. Is it for Parker Graham underneath? Nothing but green jerseys. And great job, Parker. Boy, oh, Hoover. Gabriel Hoover's going to be called for a 10. Graham makes the second. Nicely done, Parker. Breyer Fisher cuts it to two. And he hits it again. Breyer Fisher. And this is the first. Good look. Missed again. Off of the hands of Stefan. Stepped on the line. Lakers are going to keep the ball. It's going to end it. Your final, 41-40. Player of the game, Joshua Stefan. Congratulations, Timberwolves. Harding to tie. He hits it, but there was a violation on Rick Givler, and it will not count.
Well, the Lakers had to suffer their first loss of the season at a very, very tight game. And the Timberwolves moved to 2-1 in this 41-40 final. Congratulations to Coach Babb going to 2-1, and for Joshua Stefan, player of the game. And that's about as tight as it gets right there, folks. For the 10 a.m. game, Brad Slaughter and the Bulls were going to host Jordan Tyson's undefeated Heat. Coach Slaughter wouldn't be there this time, neither would Caden Tack and Jackson Hackenberg. For the Heat, they'd be playing this one without Gabe Lapp. Now let's go back to week 2, where the Heat, coming off a win from the Jazz 42-39 in overtime, while Brad Slaughter and the Bulls are still looking to get the Hertzler boys that first win. Let's take a look at the highlights and see if Coach Slaughter, who wasn't there, still came back to town to see his team be at 1-2.
Drow hits the first. Nicely. Here's Salvador. Drow missed it. No foul. At the follow, Jed Stoltzfus. Nicely done. He heated up certainly in the second half. Dangerous pass to Zysek, but he got it to him. And Nidrell just took it right out of his hand. Salvador, head fake, bangs into Lincoln, no call. The bucket counts. There's Lincoln. Crosses to his left. Floater with the right. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Nicely done, Lincoln. Bounce pass. Inside, blocked by Bryce Hertzler. You know what you're getting, Bryce. Underneath, Hertzler working. Zoom in just a little. And there we go, Lincoln. Nice three-pointer by Lincoln. There's another one, and he banks this one in. And all of a sudden, the Bulls up 5. And they're going to get Nidrell Salvador on a travel. Good job, Jed. Jed's going to pull for 3, missed everything. Maybe that was a pass underneath Eberle. I don't think he sees the clock. And that's going to be it. So after 1, the Bulls storm back. Up 10-9. We'll be back. Turnover. Harding. Oh, rejected again. That Stoltzfus got him again. It's pass. I don't think Zysek saw it, but Nidrell Salvador did. Salvador, no foul. He's looking for it. But the follow by Big Ben. Big Benjamin Eberle. Good to see Aaron Eberle back today. Stolen. Stoltzfus. Aaron Eberle back today. Stolen. Stoltzfus. Outlet. Salvador. Nidrell puts it home. Salvador misses. Still 13-10. Zach Martin comes away with it. Zach's going to turn around, and he buries a 3. Must run in the family. Good D by Zach. Hertzler. Now he's got Stoltzfus to deal with. Dishes it in. Graybill's going to go right up with it. That's the way to do it. This is his first year at Upward. Tremendous player. Tremendous addition to this team. Graybill right up again. Nathan Graybill. Salvador on him. We know how fast his hands are. You don't want to try and pull one off. And they're going to get Finn for a step there. Finn doesn't like her. Stoltzfus missed it. Hertzler to Hertzler. Finn. Got Smoker alone. Smoker puts it up and in. Nicely done. Mabry missed it. That almost went underneath. Going to draw the foul. Harding misses. Got it right back. Harding. Boy, Salvador's hands are just so fast. Second. And that'll be it for the half. The Heat are ahead, 17-16 after the first half. Back here for the second half. There's Finn. Nice bounce pass to Bryce. Off the glass. What brotherly love. Salvador bangs into Lincoln. Boy, this is an aggressive game right here. Hertzler. What a pass to Lincoln. Outlet for Salvador. Nydrell, double team. Got it to Stoltzfus. Jed with the floater. Called last week, not this week. Salvador somehow comes up with the ball again. Missed it. Had to go over Hertzler, but Big Ben right there. For Hertzler. Price right up with it. Slice set, taps at it, but Carter Pacheco comes down with it. Good job, Carter. Harding falls down. Smoker just ripped it out of his hands. They're calling a push. Here's Salvador. Nydrell. Notice how he slowed down their younger players. Or to Hertzler. Bryce. Boy, may have got away with one there. And Finn Hertzler didn't get away with it. He made it. Over to Hertzler. Saunders didn't see that Hertzler was behind him. A little miscommunication there. Finn, I don't know what happened right there. Shot. No good. Jed. Stoltzfus slams into Hertzler. Going to go the other way. Good job, Finn. For three. Missed it. Preston Pacheco the rebound. Nicely done, Preston. Nice set underneath. Finn for three. This time he hits it. Finn Hertzler. The Finn with 2 seconds. Or this is Smoker. Not going to get it off. So after three, the Bulls came back. Only down 3. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter. Got his hands up. He wants it. They're not looking this way. Smoker. And it counts. And 1. Jed got around the D. And that counts. Another N1. Ethan Devine's Lakers lost. Hertzler stolen by Salvador. Finn, Pacheco on him. And travel, the second time he traveled today. Stoltzfus. Salvador wide open for 3. Buries it. Incredible. 4 minutes. Pacheco, Carter, what a steal. Here's Hertzler. Stoltzfus there with him. Dishes it off to his brother. Finn looking for the foul. Bryce puts it in. Salvador underneath. Off the glass and in. Here's Jed. Floats it for Big Ben. Big Ben rejected by Bryce Hertzler. But Nicholas Roberts right there for the putback. Dark Sonics. Both are 1-1. Finn into Bryce. Going right up with it. That's the way to do it. Poked at by Smoker. Oh, and almost. I think Smoker hurt himself. And Finn is going to draw the charge. Going to drive. Floats it. Missed it. Bryce can't get to it, but Zeitset did. He got it back to Finn. Finn for 3. A huge three-pointer, Finn Hertzler. Big Ben. Dangerous pass, Pacheco. Carter to Mogul. And Mogul, Braden Mogul with a huge shot. Could bring in Graybill. Why not? Floater, Finn. And it counts and 1. Hertzler going to be victorious. Your final, 41-35. Congratulations to the Heat and Nydrell Salvador, player of the game.
Well, congratulations to Jordan Tyson and the Heat. They moved to 3-0 on the season. Congratulations, Nydrell Salvador, player of the game. Unfortunately for the Bulls, the Hertzler boys will have to wait in week 4 where they take on Chase Gwaltney and the Sixers in hopes to get their first victory. While the Heat are going to be taking on Gabriel Hoover and the Timberwolves in week 4. Let's take a look at the 11 o'clock game last Saturday. So Eric Stark and the Supersonics were playing host to Lonnie Hochstetler's Trailblazers in this one. Stark coming off a 27-20 win over Chase Gwaltney and the Sixers in week 2. While Hochstetler and the Trailblazers came into this game at 1-1, they were coming off a routing of the Gabriel Hooverless Timberwolves. Grant Stoltzfus had the game of his career last Saturday. Let's take a look at the highlights and see if Grant Stoltzfus and company was going to continue their hot streak.
We got a good one here. And that's Sean Stoltzfus. Very nice. Thank you, Lonnie, for volunteering. I showed him the setup last night. Jesse the floater. Good. Here's Vega. Very fast person, but lost the handle. Grant got it to Watkins. Nobody there. Could have took it in, but instead he said, why need to bother to go in? I could just bury a jumper. The back foot behind his back. Stoltzfus picked it up. No foul. Got it back, Stoltzfus. Boy, Liam Francis. And Andrew ties the game. An impossible angle, almost hit it. Jesse comes down with it. Ahead, Francis to Vega. Jaden Vega. Nice teamwork. That's what Coach Stark loves to see. 3-point lead, 3 minutes to go, first half. Montefort blowing by everybody. With the speed. Underneath, Clay Gingrich. Looking for help. Deshaun dishes. Montefort with that blazing speed. Montefort to rebound, double team. Just going to throw one up blindly. Incredible, right to Sean Stoltzfus. Sean Stoltzfus. And he lays it in. But here's Jesse. And the timeout worked. Jesse said, okay, Dad, here you go. Hochstetler, long outlet, dangerous, but he got it to Sean Stoltzfus. Sean didn't see Jesse, and somehow he put it in. Yeah. Player of the game last week. Underneath, Clay Gingrich wide open, and he makes them pay. 4, 3 for 3 at the buzzer. Missed it. But that's it. After the first half, we're tied at 21. Here's Jesse. Jesse's going to drive. Uncontested. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Put it in. Here's Grant Stoltzfus. Looking to get going after his monstrous game last week. Here's Montefort. He buries a 3. Trying to get too cute with it. Jaden Vega with the blazing speed. And boy, Mason Montefort missed it, and Clay Gingrich to follow. To Grant Stoltzfus. Back to Sean. Underneath for Watkins. Nicely done. Good ball work. Sean Stoltzfus, but Vega right behind him with that blazing speed. Couldn't even get a shot off. Incredible. Shannon, back to Francis. Liam, good look. Missed it. Francis, one bouncing off of the glass. Missed it. Montefort tipping at it with Vega. Vega, 1 second left. Not going to get it off. After 3, Eric Stark up 2. Francis puts it up, buries it. 5 minutes to go. Stark sitting on a 4-point lead. Francis looking to increase that, and then he banks it in. Still have not seen him at his best. You can tell little by little the rust coming off. Jesse, the quick shot. Around and in. Backs his way in. Missed it. Poked at it. Right to Francis. Great job, Jesse. Clay Gingrich. Very nice, Clay. To go. It's the Sonics game to lose at this point. And they're getting Liam Francis on a travel. Stoltzfus giving his team a chance. 50 seconds. Montefort needs to hit it. Missed it. Watkins to put back. Yes. 7:28. Congratulations, Coach Stark. Liam Francis, player of the game. Stay tuned for the boys. 5-6 coming up next.
Congratulations to Eric Stark and the Supersonics. They win this one easily, 37-28. Also, congratulations, Liam Francis, player of the game. He was sensational in this one. Got to give credit to the Sonics defense for keeping Grant Stoltzfus at bay. Unfortunately for Hochstetler and the Trailblazers, things aren't going to get easier as they got to play the 2-1 Lakers next Saturday. while Stark is going to have to deal with Brody Torrance and the Jazz in Week 4. Congratulations once again to the Supersonics. All right, let's take a look at the girls' 5-6 league. So Maritza Pellet and the Lady Wolves coming into this game at 1-1. They were playing host to Jen McClellan's Lady Huskies, who were also 1-1 coming into this game. Ella Becker would be out for the Lady Huskies in this one, but they would pick up a few extra players. Catalina Hales and Addie Zimmerman would join the Huskies. For Maritza Pellet and Charlotte Lapp on this team, they were looking to go to 2-1 and try to keep up with the Lady Lions. For the Lady Huskies, they were just looking to get through this week with a win, having Ella Becker out of the lineup. Let's take a look at the highlights and see if the Lady Huskies were up to the task.
Boy, Good just picked her pocket. And they're going to call Good on a travel. Reed got it to Luna, but couldn't convert. Charlotte has it. Lap. Gonna pull the trigger. Buries it. Garner just had it stripped away. McClellan, coach's daughter. And that's it. After one quarter, we're tied at 2. Still looking. Charlotte trying to get away from Good. Lauren Davies with the steal. Going the other way. Stolen away. Reed. Passed it, nobody there, but Abigail McClellan picked it up. Lap on the steal. Right to Lap. Charlotte can't find any room. Got it to Maddox. To Bajeko. Can't put the ball in the hoop. We will have no Ryan Doherty today or his daughter Allison. Nice steal by Lap off the inbound. Steal by Lap off the inbound. And we're going to have a jump. Good job, Johanna Good. No Ella Becker in this game for the Lady Huskies. Here's Davies. Boy, but Jaco really playing her tough. Maddox. And Good just ripped it out of her hands. Johanna Good having a great game. But Jaco, Good just took it right from her. Johanna going to be fouled. Still 2-2 here in the second quarter. Johanna misses the first. And makes the second, and they take the lead, the Lady Huskies. Bajeko to Lap. Charlotte splits the D. Gets a good look. Missed it. Coach's daughter, McClellan, called for a travel. Has to deal with Good now. Charlotte dished it off to Reed. Reed pulls the trigger. Short. Luna, nice pass. Got it to Reed, but Lauren Davies came over. Knocked that out. Maddox. Reed to Bajeko. Just missed. Over to Lap. Charlotte got around Zimmerman. Got to deal with McClellan. Pulls the trigger and buries it. Underneath, Good D. Good, just going to toss it up. McAdams. Miss. They had their chances. Charlotte at the buzzer, Bajeko could not do it. So after one half, Lady Wolves up 4-3. Wide open Davies, just missed. McAdams the putback, and Good. Sky and Storm, and the girls 7-9 coming up next. Luna pulls the trigger. Right to Garner, she misses. Chances are there. Good is right there, and she stole it. Good on a fast break, but boy, Garner turned on the Jets. Great job, Emery Garner. Quick, make sure. McAdams underneath. And McAdams puts it in. And McAdams puts it in. Lap at the foul line. Buries it. And Good forces a jump. And that's credit her with the steal. And she will give her team the ball. Zimmerman. Stolen. Lap. McAdams and Lap collide. Missed it. Right to Pacheco. Missed it. Charlotte got it back. Blocked by McAdams. You know what you're getting. Stolen by McAdams. Looking for Davies, but Reed was there. Picked it off Reagan. Davies. Garner with that lightning speeds right there. Davies got the shot off nicely. Adams is just standing there with her hands above her head. I love it. Lap. Buries it. Lap having a fabulous game. Gonna pull the trigger. And did it again. Charlotte Lap. My goodness. Here's Pacheco at the foul line. Good look. Missed it. Again, Davies has it. Got it to McClellan, but Pacheco just took it right out of McClellan's hands. Her own basket, and then scored on the other basket right after that. Here she is again, and buries it again.
I gave it to Catherine to give to you, and then I ended up over here.
Davies underneath. And Davies puts it in. Lauren Davies. Lap to Pacheco. Layla missed it. Underneath, Reed missed it. More chances are there. He's down 3. Gonna go the other way. Big turnover. Reed with Hales behind her. Foul, that counts. And 1. Incredible. Let's watch it again. Hales is on her. Got it to Lap, bounce pass, Garner, a great look, just missed, Reed the rebound. Rejected by Luna. Taking on the Argeman. Congratulations to the Lady Wolves. 16-11, your final player of the game, Charlotte Lap.
Well, congratulations to Maritza Pellet and the Lady Wolves. Final score 16-11 in this one. No surprises here for her second player of the game in a row, Charlotte Lap. Now they go to 2-1 on the season. As for Jen McClellan and the Lady Huskies, they're going to have to suffer the loss and go to 1-2. Well, the Lady Huskies will take on the winless Orangemen next Saturday, while Maritza Pellet will get another crack at Cheryl Russell's ferocious Lions, who have not lost a game yet. Let's go back to week 1, where Maritza Pellet lost to the Lions 35-16. We'll see if Charlotte Lap is up for the task in that one next Saturday. All right, let's take a look at the 1:30 game. So Ryan Doherty and his daughter Allison would not be there for this game. The winless Sky would have to take on the Storm, coming into this game with 2 wins and 1 loss. Lexi Gwaltney returns in this game after her team had to suffer a loss in week 2 to the Sparks. Of course, Lexi wasn't there. She was sick. But now she was back. And without Allison Doherty, things got a little ugly. Catherine Russell from the Sparks, in fact, had to join the Sky just to help keep the score closer. Let's see how much Anne-Marie Bowley's Storm won by.
Here's Hess underneath. Hess missed. Lexi reaches up, and we're going to have a jump. Martin lost it. Gwaltney on a fast break with Garman behind her. Garman bangs into her, but it didn't matter. Good job, Lexi. Glick to finish it. No, she's going to set up. Got it to Gwaltney, up and in. We're going to have to wait till next week to see the Sparks and Storm play. Off the glass, Carly Harnish at the buzzer. Storm play. Off. Let's correct the scoreboard. So after 1 quarter of play, 10-0 Storm. Found a replacement named Haley. That's all I know. Well, we're going to find out. J.L. Glick off the glass and in. 12-0. Harnish. Up and in. Carly Harnish. Boy, they're having a lot of fun out there. Underneath the Glick. She's probably going to have a career high today. Zoe stripped by Gwaltney. Gwaltney switches to her right. Garmin all over her. Still puts it in. Nicely done. Nicely done. And Adelie Garmin answers right back after Harnish. And that's it. End of the first half. Sky 2, Storm 20. Adelie to Hess. Off the glass and in. The comeback starts for JL. They're telling her to shoot, and she does. JL to Gwaltney. Point blank and in. There's Lexi. Good ball movement. And Megan Davies. Ball's loose. And that's it. End of the third. Storm 26, Sky 4. Going the other way. Catherine over. Hess underneath. There we go. Davies missed. And around and in. Catherine pulls the trigger. Off the glass and in. Benzio at the line. 28-8. Good job, Lily. Nice steal, Hess. Audrey stops. Missed it. Catherine comes out of nowhere. Catherine comes out of nowhere. Catherine going to pull the trigger and buries it. Your final 28-11 Storm win. Congratulations to Anne-Marie and player of the game, Lexi Gwaltney.
Well, congratulations to Anne-Marie Boley and Lexi Gwaltney, player of the game. This was another routing 29-10. Catherine Russell chipped in with about 6 points for the Sky to help keep the score a little bit close. Coach Doherty will be back this week where they're going to have to face the Storm again. As for Anne-Marie Boley, she's got 2 games coming up in week 4. She'll be playing Cheryl Russell Sparks and the and the Sky in this one. So, congratulations once again, Lexi Gwaltney, her second player of the game in the girls' 7th and 9th league. Cheryl Russell's ferocious, undefeated Lions, who haven't even had to have a sweat yet, had to take on Bradley Rose Orangemen. But the Orangemen had a lot of people out, so they needed some replacements. And they found some good ones. Reese Murphy, younger sister of Avery Murphy, joined this team. She'll be on there permanently. Temporary fill-ins, Olivia Fry, number 3, and Haley Brown, wearing number 30 in this game. Let's keep in mind that Brown, Lexi Gwaltney, and Charlotte Lapp all play for guarded spot travel team, and they had a game earlier that morning and almost took down one of the best teams in the league. They lost by 2. But now they would have the pleasure of facing Cheryl Russell's Lady Lions with the 3 extra players. Clary Yoder and Yana Karpitsky would be out for this one for the Lady Lions. Keep in mind, Claire was player in the game in week 1 when they took down Charlotte Lapp and the Lady Wolves 35-16. So with Claire out, let's take a look at the highlights and see, could the Orange Men get their first win?
And Selena. Boy, she is a hustler. She looked like Lexi Zentner out there. 2-0 Lady Lions. Up and in. Up and in. Good job, Selena. There's another basket. Violet Martin.
Both teams giving God all the glory.
Really good defense. She's very fast, and she beats me in almost every race, which really bothers me. But
Violet, time will tell.
maybe I'll do it next year.
Well, Noah Brown may come back, and Selena Santiago just came back with a nice shot. And that's it. End of the first half. Lady Lions 11, Orangemen nothing. I can't believe a team with her, Lexi, and Charlotte lost. Nicely done. Hazel. Inbound. There's Martin. Underneath. Maddie McCarroll. There's Faith. Someone took a spill. That was Violet Martin. Violet on a fast break. Off the glass and in. Underneath, Selena, nicely done. Martin with Brown all over her. Feeds it right underneath. Nicely done at the buzzer. So after 3 quarters of play, 17-2. Lady Lions. There's Hazel, good look. Going the other way. Evie, yes, nicely done, Julia. Violet, looking for Selena, got it to her, and Selena, another basket. Albino puts it in, Kira. There's Haley. Missed it. The putback, and I think that was Hazel. Selena, there's definitely a size advantage as far as number of taller players. I think that was Evie. Violet. Puts it up and in.
Well, the Orange Men unfortunately fell to this one 29-6 to Cheryl Russell's Lady Lions. Congratulations, Cheryl Russell, and players of the game, Violet Martin and Selena Santiago, played very well in this one. Haley Brown did everything she could to try to keep the Orange Men close, but they needed more help than just Haley Brown. Olivia Fry and Reese Murphy also played well in this one. Well, for the Lady Lions, they'll have to look forward to Charlotte Lapp and the Lady Wolves. Last time they played, 35-16, Claire Yoder was player of the game for the Lady Lions. As for the Orange Men, they'll have to try to get their first win of the season against Jen McClellan's Lady Huskies. Let's take a look at the 3:30 game last Saturday. Well, the Sky had to play again without Coach Doherty or his daughter there. They'll be taking on the Sparks in this game. The Sparks have won 2 consecutive games in a row before this. The Sky still looking for their first win of the season. They would get a little help as Megan Davies was borrowed from the Storm to help out the Sky in this one. Last time these two teams played, 24-15, the Sparks won. let's take a look at the highlights and see in the rematch if somehow the Sky pulled out a victory.
Cammy a shot, no good. And Avery Murphy puts it in. Cammy almost. And Catherine Russell puts it in. And somehow saved it. Cammy around and in. Cammy Martinook. At the buzzer, no good from Catherine. So after one, 6-0 Sparks. Nails them both. Good job, Avery. Cammy to Murphy. Like clockwork. Murphy. Quick give and go. Very nicely done, girls. Catherine underneath, up and in. Davies underneath, and that's it. After 1/2 of play, Sparks 14, Sky nothing. Summer to Catherine, over to Good, to Murphy. Can't put it in. Davies, stolen by Olivia Calabrese, nicely done. The ball's just not going in for the Sparks right now. Catherine, nice steal. Catherine buries it from about 15 feet. Murphy. And one, Avery Murphy, nicely done. Davies, stolen, good. Underneath, Avery to Avery. Calabrese. Davies took it away. Davies stopped her footing, but Murphy. It's all good underneath. Nice look, put it in. Nice teamwork. At the buzzer. So after 3 quarters, Sparks 22, Sky nothing. Week 3 coming to a close. Underneath, nicely done. Murphy got her own rebound and put it in. And that's it, your final, 26-0.
Well, the Sky fell once again, folks, and they are still looking for their first win of the season. In fact, they didn't score 1 point in this game. 26-0, your final. Congratulations, Cheryl Russell and the Sparks. And congratulations to Avery Murphy, her second player of the game in a row. For the Sky, they're going to have to take on the Storm next week. And for the Sparks, they also will have to be facing the Storm in Week 4. All right, let's go take a look at the boys' 5-6 league last Saturday. Well, for the boys' 5th and 6th, first game was at 12 noon last Saturday. And the winless Badgers were taking on the winless Falcons. Chick Cole's son, Brian, and the Badgers were hoping to get their first victory against Ryan Doherty and the Falcons. Doherty and his son Noah wouldn't be there for this one. But it was the Falcons that were victorious. Carter Harnish played great in this one. That is the younger brother of Carly Harnish. And for Ryan Doherty and the Falcons, they moved to 1-2 on the season. Your final in this one, 28-18. As for the Badgers, they'll start the season out 0-3. But the Badgers may have a chance next week. They'll be playing the winless Nittany Lions. As for the Falcons, Doherty will be back, but he's got a tough matchup on his hands. He'll be taking on Javon Fisher and Coach Chick's Horned Frogs in Week 4. All right, let's take a look at the 1 o'clock game last Saturday. Well, the 1 o'clock game had 2 undefeated teams facing off. Chick Coles and the Horned Frogs were taking on Coach Good and the Silverhawks. Javon Fisher for the Horned Frogs was player of the game in weeks 1 and weeks 2. As for Coach Good, Tyke Lapp, player of the game in week 1, and Abraham Esch and Damian Stoltzfus in week 2. Well, the two would tee off, but it was Coach Good who got the better of the Frogs. Your final was 20-14 in a ugly, low-scoring game, I was told. But congratulations to Coach Good, staying undefeated on the season. And congratulations, Damian Stoltzfus, for his second player of the game in a row. Despite Landon Hackenberg being out, Chick Coles did have a full roster in this one. Chick Coles will have to hope to get to the third win of the season. He takes on the Falcons this Saturday. As for Coach Good, he hopes to remain undefeated, but he has a very tough challenge in taking on Tyler Hochstetler and the Golden Gophers next Saturday. Let's take a look at the 2 o'clock game. Well, the Nittany Lions had to play host to the Golden Gophers. Golden Gophers haven't lost a game yet. Closest they came to losing was against the Falcons 20-16 in week 2. Tyler Hochstetler for the Golden Gophers has gotten player of the game every single game. As for Coach Reif and the Nittany Lions, well, they put up a good fight in this one. Your final was 27-20, but Hochstetler once again got player of the game, moving the Golden Gophers to 3-0 for Coach Wentling. For Coach Wentling, they got a tough challenge next week. They'll be playing the undefeated Silverhawks. Guys, I want to see this one. This will be a really good one. As for Coach Reif and the Nittany Lions, well, they will have a chance to get a win here. They'll be playing the winless Badgers in week 4. And that's it. That's going to wrap up our show for today, folks. But before we go, let's take a look at the standings real quick.